What if I told you that the most hidden teachings of Jesus were never written in the Bible? What if he wasn't just a prophet, but an initiated master of the ancient Hermetic mystery schools? Behind the veils of official history, there is a Jesus few truly know. A Jesus who walked among monks in Tibet, who meditated with sages in India, and who delved into the Egyptian temples to study the mysteries of Thoth, the same Hermes Trismegistus who revealed the laws of the universe. But what did he do with that knowledge? That is the part no one tells you. After years of silence, learning from sages who spoke to the wind, from priests who read destiny in the stars, and from masters who taught without words, Jesus didn't just return enlightened, he returned encoded, carrying within himself a truth too radiant to be delivered directly, for humanity, still asleep, could not bear its full light. You don't pour new wine into old wineskins. He said the truth had to be filtered, translated, veiled in symbols, metaphors, parables. Every story he told held layers of consciousness, a key for those who could listen with an awakened heart. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. It wasn't just a phrase, it was an esoteric call. Jesus didn't come to build a new religion. He came to awaken consciousness, to challenge the world to see beyond matter, beyond the senses, to recognize the divine within. But for that, he had to speak in code, because the crowds were bound to the literal world, and he operated in the realm of the symbolic, in the world of mind, of vibration, of inner transmutation. His mission was alchemical, to transmute the lead of ignorance into the gold of awareness. But he knew that could only happen from the inside out, so he never imposed. He planted seeds, seeds that would only sprout in due time, the time of the soul. But those with eyes to see noticed. Every gesture, every word, every miracle concealed a subtle code. A code that vibrated with the same principles of Hermeticism. The all is mind. As above, so below. Nothing escapes the law. Jesus didn't just speak with words. He spoke through vibration, through truth, through the creative word. If you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, "Move," and it will move. Nothing exists outside the mind of the all. Jesus knew this. He lived this. When he healed, when he multiplied bread, when he calmed the storm, he wasn't manipulating matter. He was working within the mind that sustains all reality. The miracle begins in thought, becomes word, and manifests into reality. On earth as it is in heaven, Jesus understood that what's inside is reflected outside, that every action in the subtle plane echoes in the physical plane. When he said, "Your sins are forgiven," he was realigning the inner being, and the body, as a mirror, healed automatically. Illness was just an echo of a disconnected soul. Healing was reconnection with the divine within. Who touched me? For power has gone out from me. Everything vibrates, everything moves. A woman touched him amidst the crowd and was instantly healed. Not because of physical touch, but because her faith vibrated in harmony with the healing frequency Jesus radiated. He was like a divine tuning fork, raising the vibration of everything around him. Illness couldn't resist. Darkness couldn't remain. Whoever wants to be the greatest must be the least. Jesus knew all things have two poles, light and shadow, pain and healing, death and life. When he resurrected Lazarus, he didn't deny death. He transcended polarity, showing that life is eternal and death is just an illusion of perception. Those who master polarity no longer fear the end. They know every darkness contains the seed of light. The wind blows wherever it pleases. You hear its sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where it is going. Jesus didn't fight the cycles. He danced with them. He knew when to be silent, when to act, when to disappear for 40 days. Those who master rhythm enter the timing of the universe, and the timing of the universe is perfect. You will reap what you sow. Jesus didn't just teach karma, he reversed causes with the power of love. He knew love is the most powerful cause of all, that forgiveness cancels karma, that a new choice creates a new destiny. And when he said, "Go and sin no more," he wasn't threatening. He was giving humanity the power to create its new reality. You must be born again. This birth wasn't physical, it was spiritual. It was the union of the masculine, reason action, and the feminine, intuition receptivity within us. Jesus was the living symbol of that sacred union. The Christ is the divine fruit of that inner fusion. Every moment that seemed miraculous was a living lesson. Every word, a coded key. Jesus didn't violate the Hermetic laws. He was the embodiment of them. And the more you understand this, the more you realize that the same power lives within you. You are God's, and you don't even know it. Maybe the teachings of Jesus were never meant to become a religion, but an initiatic path, a bridge between the human and the divine, between the lower self and the I am. And the true miracle is not in admiring the Christ, but in becoming like him. If this message resonated with you, subscribe and continue with us on this journey. See you in the next chapter, Seeker of the Light.